You followed guidance and prepped for the standard 72 hours. Your pantry's stocked, the power station's topped off, and your plans are set. But I live on the US Gulf Coast, and if there's one thing the Gulf has taught me, it's this: the grid doesn't care about your 3-day plan. By day 4, the emergency has quietly turned into a lifestyle, and you're still not sure when city power will return. A few stores may have reopened by then. They're probably running on generators with shelves half empty. You can probably scrounge some shelf-stable food. If you're lucky, you might find an extra pack of batteries for your flashlight. But recharging your power station? That's another story entirely. Sure, the fastest way to recharge a power station is a wall outlet, but if your outlets worked, this wouldn't be an emergency. Your battery is at 5%. The neighborhood is still dark, and without your power station, life is about to get a lot less comfortable and maybe even less safe. So, what now? Preppers are adaptable and always have a plan B. Explore these sensible ways to recharge your power station when the grid's been down too long. 1. The island strategy. If you're able to move, your first solution isn't a gadget, it's a location. Look for islands of power like libraries, schools, fire stations, hospitals, community centers. These places often have industrial-grade backup systems or get restored long before residential neighborhoods. The pro move? You'll probably need to ask permission. And if you have urgent needs like CPAP machines, medication coolers, or medical devices, let them know. These locations often prioritize medical charging. Bring your fastest charger because time matters. 2. The transit charge your car. Charging from a car sounds easier than it is. Sure, they're great at charging phones, but most vehicle outlets only supply about 100 watts. Fully charging a large power station this way could mean idling for 10 hours. And during a major outage, you may need your car to evacuate or run urgent errands. And if you charge without running the car, you risk killing your vehicle battery. The rule: only charge a large station if you're already driving for supplies. Otherwise, use the car to charge small essentials directly, your phone, radio, or flashlight, and save your station for later. 3. The solar hustle. In optimal conditions, solar panels seem like a perfect solution for generating free electricity from the sun. However, you should know it's a lot slower than your AC outlet. And what if it's overcast, as it often is after a storm? Even if you're lucky enough to wake up to a sunny day, you'll still have to follow it around with your portable solar panel to optimize charging. The tip: I like my solar panels and power station, but after the last hurricane, I propped mine on a lawn chair and kept moving the chair around to catch the most rays possible. A portable solar power station isn't magic. Sometimes it's hard work, but it's better than not having it at all. 4. Fuel generator. Bulk charging. If you have a gas or propane generator, resist the urge to power everything. That's how you burn through fuel in 48 hours. The smarter play: run the generator for just 1 or 2 hours to bulk charge your power station at high speed. Then shut it down. Let the silent battery handle the night. You save fuel, reduce news, and don't risk annoying your neighbors. 5. The small bank swap. Don't waste a 50-pound power station on a smartphone. Most of us already own small pocket-sized power banks, and those are socially portable. The move: if a neighbor has a working generator or solar setup, it's far easier to ask them to fill a small battery brick than to drag your entire station onto their porch. Use small banks for electronics. Save the big battery for when you need it. 6. The relay system. This may be my best tip. At least it was one that worked well for me. If you can manage it, own 2 power stations. In long outages, 2 is 1 and 1 is none. How it works: one station stays home, quietly running essentials. The second one is out in the world, like charging in the backyard via solar or at a cousin's home in a nearby area with restored power. Some power stations also offer optional expansion batteries or even swappable battery systems, which can be handy. When I priced it out, buying a second power station made more sense for me, but I can see the appeal of adding an extra battery instead of jumping straight to a third unit. You'll also hear advice about using a 12-volt car battery instead of buying a second power station. You can make it work, but it's slow, awkward, and easy to get wrong. For most people, it's not really the bargain it sounds like. and it's usually much easier to recharge a purpose-built power station than to manage a loose 12-volt battery. A Gulf Smart reality check. Managing power during an extended blackout relies as much upon prioritization and conservation as the size of your power station. Let's talk honestly about power hogs like space heaters, full-size refrigerators, or microwaves. Even a 1,000 to 1,500 watt-hour power station will drain in just a few hours running a fridge. And a 1,500 watt space heater will kill it even faster. A quick microwave zap to warm a drink? Maybe, but sustained use? No. Unless you have a large generator, these appliances aren't built for extended outages. Smarter alternatives. Coolers with ice or car-powered mini coolers. Medical coolers for prescriptions like insulin. Small camping fans and chemical cold packs instead of AC chemical hand warmers, layered clothing, thick blankets instead of space heaters, USB-powered electric blankets, used sparingly, chemical food warmers or simple tea light stoves for soup or coffee. When the grid is gone, every watt becomes precious. Reserve power for communication, light, comfort, and real necessities. Prioritize, conserve, and don't let a 3-day plan fail you on day 4. If you want more sensible, realistic prepping ideas, I have plenty of videos you can explore. And if you've learned something the hard way during a long outage, share it in the comments. Some of the best ideas on this channel came from those conversations. If this helped you, take a second to like the video and subscribe. It helps more people find calm, practical advice when they need it most. Until next time, take care and don't forget to prep.